Good morning, everyone.
Good morning, everyone.
Here we are.
Here we are.
Another day. A big number today. Huge number.
70, right?
Happy 70th.
Yeah, happy 70th.
Looks like we made it. Look how far we come, my baby.
That is crazy though, isn't it?
70 videos.
Yeah.
It's a lot.
That is a lot.
It's a lot of old content right there. Did you think we'd get to 70? I'm not sure, you know.
I don't know, I don't think I really thought about it. I think I was just very much going with the flow. Going with the flu.
Go with the flow, baby. Last night we watched the end of the Marvel Marathon, really.
We did, yeah.
I know we've got Spider-Man to go, but that was like...
That's part of the next wave, right?
Yeah.
Next phase.
Next phase. Yeah, so we finished Endgame last night.
It's really good.
It's really good,
It's
isn't it?
really good. It's the moment when all the women come together. Oh my god.
Yeah.
It makes me emotional every time.
Yeah.
It's so
really good.
Yeah.
I want to miss it, really. I want to just know where the next, 10 years is going to be. Because
yeah,
it's probably going to set up another journey of, another villain.
Well, I'd just forgotten that we didn't have Captain America anymore. Hashtag spoilers. I forgot that what his story was. So I'm a bit sad about that, really.
Yeah. Yeah, because Sam's a new Captain America. Which I got wrong a couple of weeks ago. I was like, oh yeah, then Captain America gives his shield to Bucky, because I was like, I don't really like Bucky that much. And I was like, he doesn't give it to Bucky, give it to Sam. I was like, okay, I forgot.
Good news for you though, because you didn't like Bucky. So.
Well, I don't mind Bucky, he's just a bit annoying, that's all. Well, that was that. Any announcements, anything going on in your life?
I'm handing in my edits back on my book today.
And when's this book out?
17th September, it's coming out.
Excited?
Really excited,
It's
yeah.
a children's book.
Yeah, it's gonna be good.
I can see you said it's not as stressful as in terms of it's not as long.
Yeah.
The process is shorter
Yeah.
than a children's book.
I don't know, lockdown makes everything feel sort of less real because nothing can happen until lockdown's over. I mean, well, with books it's different because books can come out, but everything else, nothing else can happen until lockdown's over, and so the book kind of feels the same, you know what I mean? I feel like I can't get excited about it because I can't celebrate it in the way that I usually would.
Celebrate it,
You know what I mean?
Well, I was thinking what would be a nice little topic, and I know you're into this sort of stuff.
Yeah.
Big time.
Oh, okay.
Well, not big time, but it's your life, I think. It's a part of your life.
Yeah.
So, knock at the door.
Yeah.
You open the door. A couple of people there. Businessmen.
Right.
You go in, take a seat. Like, hello, Carrie. Thanks for coming. Have a muffin if you want it. And we're here as the head of all social media departments. That's Mr. YouTube,
Yeah.
Mrs. Facebook, Miss Instagram, whatever.
Yeah.
It's like, we want your advice. We want you to tell us how to be better,
Yeah.
where we can improve, or you can press that red button over there and it'll delete every platform. You have the power to shut social media down for the greater good, maybe, or you can give us a couple of pointers.
I mean, I feel like shutting it down would be a bit dramatic.
Yeah.
I feel like it might be the better option. But I don't know, I feel like I'd rather try and fix something that exists than just give up. You know what I mean? Because I feel like there's too much good that happens on social media and too much good stuff, too much happiness and joy that's spread and creativity and wonderful things and communication that wouldn't have happened if social media didn't exist. And I feel like it would be really sad to get rid of all of that because there's a darker side to it. I've said before, I think Instagram's the one who's sort of nailing it at the moment because I have fewer issues with Instagram than I do anything else.
What would you say was the main problem though? Because I think there are problems in social media. I'll throw one out there. I think it's a really, really big problem. Making accounts. Yeah. Just to troll.
Yeah.
So if I was in the meeting, I was like, oh, I'm here, I was late, so I was just parking the car. Multiple accounts, sort it out.
Yeah, because at the moment it's based on email address.
Which you can create an email address in 10 minutes.
Yeah. So if it was based on IP address, but I'm sure that then comes with its own set of other problems because what if people need multiple accounts for like one for their business, one for them? You know what I mean? Does that then mean they'd need like multiple laptops? You know what I mean?
I can imagine it being like, you know, when you get like a driver's license or like a passport. And
you just have to prove.
As a number, yeah. So you prove, and then from under that umbrella, you can have like
so nothing can be anonymous.
Yeah.
Right.
So say I could have my own account, and then say I wanted to like set up a Counter-Strike account.
Yeah.
Whatever. It'll be like a from me.
Yeah. So basically, the issue isn't that people can create multiple accounts; it's that they can make multiple anonymous accounts.
Yeah.
So if nothing was ever anonymous, I feel like that would eradicate a huge amount of hate because no one ever makes anonymous accounts to be nice.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? People are only ever making...
You look bloody fantastic! Yeah, they never say that.
Yeah, from the mask. Yeah. People always make, like, anonymous fake accounts to troll people.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think making it so that you had to show your face and name online would be, like, an amazing idea. But the problem is there is an amount of people who are happy to spread their harmful, damaging opinions and views under the guise of, like, under their own name. And I feel like social media platforms don't do enough to prevent that from happening as well, because there are individuals who I reported the other day for posting videos targeting trans women, and nothing's happened.
Yeah.
Like, I don't understand how people get reported. Does it just take one report of something that violates the guidelines to get someone taken down? Does it take lots of people reporting them?
Yeah.
And the amount of times that I've like reported someone on Twitter for like threatening to murder someone, or you know what I mean, like something that very clearly flouts the rules, and nothing's happened. Obviously, I know there's millions of people on every social media platform, but I just feel like stuff like that needs to be monitored better to prevent people from, you know, taking their own lives. Because it's like, it is kind of as serious as life or death. Because if you let just anyone say anything...
So maybe if they had some sort of like vetting of like comments. What was that thing you said about what Instagram are doing, like by putting certain comments in the bin effectively, so you don't see them?
Yeah, that's why I love Instagram the most, because since obviously there are still things that kind of slip through the cracks, but I've had no one in any comments like say things that are so outwardly like hateful, like, oh, you're fat and ugly, blah 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 blah, you know what I mean? You've not had like the typical... I've not had an issue with trolls at all since I put all those restrictions on, which proves that it works.
Yeah.
Like, Instagram has now become like my little safe space.
I've got a thing that I think should change. Any ideas how to change it? Fake news.
Yeah.
So this sort of idea of like people can share anything, and you see it all the time. You go on really bad on Facebook.
Yeah. Oh my God,
you go on Facebook and you're like, and it'd be like, oh, this whatever, this person just did this, or it's always, it sounds really bad, but like it's like, so it's like, oh, this immigrant did this, and you get those people sharing it, going, oh, he's an idiot. Like, it's just like, oh my God, like that is not real, or that was from like the year like 1995.
It's a breeding ground for like racist uncles.
Yeah, I'll have a comment on it, and I'll say something like, oh, can't believe this, I just seen this outside, and you look at the video, and it's like people are playing like Game Boys and like Tamagotchis. You're like, that is not from today. But fake news, like that is a big thing. I think social media needs to somehow like that and go, that is not real. So I think that's probably a big one, like fake news. However, I would honestly trust certain people and individuals on Twitter, like people who like verified, and I'm like, oh, you're obviously, you know, you're an MP, or you're whatever I'm trying to look, whatever news I'm trying to find. I'd trust that more than the agendas of national newspapers. Yeah,
I would rather, if for instance I'm looking for information on coronavirus, I'd rather look to scientists on Twitter, like verified actual scientists who are currently working on vaccines for coronavirus, you know, people whose only agenda is the health of the population, as opposed to like political views sort of getting in the way, you know what I mean? I'd much rather Google and take the advice of scientists on Twitter than look to newspapers.
And that's a good point actually, because about Twitter as well, and talking about like making sure news is verified, reliable. What they're doing, if you look on like the search bar and put coronavirus UK or whatever, it has its own little thing, coronavirus UK.
Yeah.
And it says these are like verified, you know, whatever, like tweets. So then you go on it and it's like those people saying, you know, X amount of people contracted coronavirus today, you know, we're past the peak or whatever they're saying. It's all stuff that's verified, rather than going on Facebook or other tweets or other Instagram posts, whatever, on social media and going, oh my god, coronavirus gives you like diarrhea. And then your uncle calls you and goes, do you know what coronavirus gives you a runny bum? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it's that, innit?
Yeah. I also wish that social media sites, they will never ever do this because it goes against their interests, but I wish that it had like a TikTok, especially because I can like fall down a TikTok hole. I wish after like you could set after a certain amount of time that a thing comes up and says you've been on TikTok for the last 3 hours. Maybe you should take a break. Yeah. So it's like a timer. If you don't want to spend more than 15 minutes on a social media networking site, or you're trying to like limit your time, each social media thing had a limit. So you could be like, I set it to every 15 minutes. You can like ignore it if you wanted to, but I feel like sometimes you can fall down like a YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok scrolling rabbit hole. Yeah. And you don't realise where the time's gone. So if every 15 minutes I had a thing that came up and said, you've just spent 15 minutes continuously scrolling through other people's pictures, do you want to take a break? Yes or no? And you know what I mean?
Yeah, that'd be really cool.
Would they ever do that because they want people scrolling?
Very nice.
But I don't know, because I've had meetings with the people at Instagram and I feel like they are very savvy with sort of stuff like that. Yeah. And with like keeping people safe and making people feel sort of like protected when they're on the site, on the app. So I don't know. I'll pitch it. Yeah, I'll speak to my point guy.
Yeah. We've not really spoke about YouTube. Anything with YouTube? I just thought of something. Don't know if it'll be good. But if you've got like a favourite YouTuber and you're a content creator yourself, and you get to a certain point, you've got a certain amount of followers, or not, or whatever. I've not really thought it through. Just thinking like that. Yeah, you know, going with the punches. But what? If there was like a collaborate button, and you could press on his thing, and he'd get messages from other creators saying, "Do you want to collaborate?" It'd be like, "Oh, you've just been sent a request." And obviously, he would, or she would, whoever it is, channel. They could put a threshold on it, or they could. So you're not going to get everyone in the world with no subscribers trying to go, "Come on, please collaborate with me." You could do it over a certain amount or about certain things. And then you get requests and go, oh, this guy's reaching out, he wants to do a video, let's see what his stuff's like.
That's a fun idea. Yeah,
I just think it's a quicker way to sort of like branch the community and whatever. Anything else for YouTube?
I just want old YouTube back. I want, when someone subscribes to me, for my videos to actually show up in their feed, whether they've watched me for the last 6 months or not. I want video responses to come back. There used to be a thing where you could click a button and like upload a video as a response to somebody else. I miss video responses.
That's really clever.
Yeah, it was really cool. I just miss the old like view counts, when a view would count like the first 30 seconds instead of like however many minutes they need to watch for now. Because it used to be if someone watched your video for 30 seconds, that would count as a view.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So you wouldn't press the red button?
No.
You get a free dinosaur with it?
I feel like everyone's got the option to press that red button themselves by deleting their own social media. People can take themselves out of it if they want to. Like, it's not like if you don't press the red button, everyone has to have social media. So I feel like that's everyone's sort of individual choice. I feel like just getting rid of it for everyone would be a little bit harsh, because there is so much good that comes out of social media. I don't think I'd use it if there was no good that came out of social media. All of the good for me outweighs the bad. But yeah, there are certain things that I just wish they'd sort of fix slightly.
Well, thank you for coming in today. We're gonna run those ideas.
Yeah.
Just really proud of you for coming in. Yeah, just really happy to meet you. Do you want to kiss me? Well, that was that. Social media. What would you change about it? Would you change anything? Don't know. Would you press the red button? I bet some people out there would.
Yeah, I reckon some people would.
Imagine the whole world without social media. Think what would change. That'd be a big difference. Well, that's that. Have a good day, everyone. Be safe out there. Don't go chasing waterfalls. We sang that because someone keeps saying it.
Yeah.
So if you've been requesting that, there you go. Don't go chasing waterfalls. And that's all I know.
Yeah, that's all I know.
Bye!